Hey friends, welcome to this channel of Talk with Tyson. Well, today we have an esteemed guest before us, and I'm sure you have no need for any introduction. But well, anyways, for all those who might be new to this channel, well, we have over here Reverend Father Bolmax Pereira, and who has done his doctorate in the botany, okay, the wetlands of Goa. And more than that, he is a priest with a zeal for and the love for people, more sort of in the social activities, in the social reforms also of Goa. He has involved himself with a lot of, especially some, I wouldn't say it's controversial, but today in this need of our times, we need to voice out, we need to use our prophetic voice, and Father has done an extremely good job in that field. Well, Father, thank you for being with us on this channel. And
Tyson tuka elo म्हणतो आमगेर that you thought that I should be here.
Yes. And it feels a great honor and pleasure to have you as well. Well, Father, let me go to the first question. Why the interest in this social issues especially? And we have seen a lot of videos you being involved with the double tracking, or be it the coal or the mole issue. What brought you this interest?
Okay, आनी कितें सांगचे पयलीं फाल्यां सोमारा दीस Supreme Court is going to give its verdict on double tracking.
Wow.
That is the CEC recommendation which says that double tracking in Goa, that is especially Mole forest area, has to be scrapped.
Whoa, that's good news.
So जायत जाल्यार जातलें अशें दिसता आमकां. Now why this interest? Interest कित्याक हे जे 3 linear projects जे आहा, जे प्रपोज केल्ले आहा, they are directly affecting our ecology.
Okay.
आमची गोंयची इकॉलॉजी. आनी गोंयची इकॉलॉजी म्हणटा तेन्ना वी हॅव फ्रॉम हिल्स टू ओशन.
Okay.
काय बरें आमचे वेस्टर्न घाट्स आहा. फ्रॉम द वेस्टर्न घाट्स टू अ शोर लायन,
Okay.
यू कॅन से H2O, हिल्स टू ओशन.
Wow.
ओके. सो ए हिल्स टू ओशन जी आमची आख्खी इकॉलॉजी आहा इज वन ऑफ इट्स कायंड.
Okay.
आनी आख्ख्या संवसाराक खंयसर तुका ही मेळपाची ना.
Definitely.
दुसरे भाशेन आहा घोडे आमच्या बरी पासून आसत, पूण असली आनी खंय मेळपाची ना.
Yes.
So when the 3 linear projects were proposed, and that also the way they were proposed without any public discussions, any public consultations, been kind of just on a video conferencing, then the destruction that is to be caused to the environment had to be seen. It was brought to the notice by the scientists,
Okay.
especially the scientists working in the Western Ghats, forest scientists.
Okay.
And they said that this is going to be detrimental to the ecology of Goa.
Okay.
So तेन्ना आमचे दोळे उगडले. आनीक आमचें गोंय जरी तर हे भाशेन एकूच इतलें बरें आमचे लागीं जें दायज आहा तें तर पिड्यार जालें जाल्यार आमचें गोंय आनी गोंय उरचें ना. So that was the interest.
Okay.
That our Goa will not remain Goa. That means the Goans will no more even remain Goans.
Okay.
We are already under attack. जे कितें social मोडार जाता, immigration, emigration, सगळें धरून we know where we are heading to.
Exactly.
So तितून भितर थोडेशें जे आमी फाटीं आहात, सांबाळटात, तितून भितर हें जरी तर ना जालें जाल्यार आमचे लागीं उरलां कितें मागीर.
Exactly.
So that is why the interest, that we have to conserve, we have to preserve. आनी आमचें गोंयकारपण सांबाळपाक जाय, आमचें गोंय सांबाळपाक जाय, आनी गोंय सांबाळटलो जाल्यार आमची गोवन इकॉलॉजी जी आहा ती सांबाळपाक जाय. So any project that is detrimental to the ecology of Goa has to be stopped.
Exactly. Good. Well, you have done a lot of voicing out your prophetic voice, and definitely all that will come with a lot of oppositions. So what were the objections or the kind of threats? How did you face all of this?
Well, I'm still facing,
Okay.
but not with the difficulty.
Okay.
I'm not afraid. Secondly, the opposition that is, म्हाका दिसता ते सगळे बेश्टे पोके.
Okay.
तितून बरेंशें खडेगांत ऑपोजिशन अशें आजून पासून आय हॅव नॉट एक्सपिरियन्स.
You have not.
I'm waiting for it. Okay, but opposition coming from which side? Those who are not happy with what I'm saying, in a way, तांकां खंय तरी लुकसाण जाता. Either it is financially गोडी तांकां लुकसाण जाता, or maybe politically तांकां लुकसाण जाता, or maybe popularity wise तांकां लुकसाण जाता, or तांकां पॉप्युलर जावपाक जाय जाल्यार पासून आय बिकम द सॉर्ट ऑफ अ जंपिंग पॅड फॉर देम. तेसल्या कडेन सान ऑपोजिशन म्हणटा तें आयकपाक येयलां. सो एज आय एम सेयींग, ऑपोजिशन तितून खोडेगांत कांयच ना. वन ऑफ द मोस्ट कॉमन ऑपोजिशन दॅट कम्स, ऑर कमेंट ऑपोजिशन अशें म्हणचें ना, यू आर अ प्रिस्ट. वाय प्रिस्ट इज इनवॉल्वड इन पॉलिटिक्स? ओके, सो तूं तुजे इगोर्स घेवन राव, तूं तुजे भक्ती आहा ती कर. वाय प्रिस्ट्स आर गेटिंग इनवॉल्वड इन पॉलिटिक्स? दिस इज द मोस्ट कॉमन वन दॅट आय हॅव हर्ड टील नाव. बिसायड्स दॅट दम आसलेले अजून पासून कोण मुखार सरोना. हांव रावता, कोण येता काय म्हण.
We will soon have KGF 3 because there is no dhamwalo over here. Okay, so you better have good content if you have to face Father Bolmax. Well, okay. Another very interesting question that quite some of us do have is, what is your say in priests mixing, like, in the politics? Now it's only you. What about the rest of them?
No, I would like to correct you. It is not only me.
Okay.
Especially in Goa, there are so many priests who have been speaking.
Okay.
Disti padlan chod.
Okay.
That is the difference.
That is the
difference.
But
what I would like to say, amche goinche padri aha te, almost all of them go to their churches, go listen to the sermons, and you will know.
True.
हांव दिसती पडला कित्याक आमचो चॅनल आहा आनी तो चॅनल आमचो सगल्यांक पावता. सो दॅट इज वाय परहॅप्स आय हॅव बीन नोटिस्ड. Others have not been noticed. That does not mean others are not talking.
Correct.
So sun जरी तर आमकां दिसती पडना, आतां रात जावपाचो येयला, sun is still on the other side. The difference is we cannot see it. So म्हाका दिसता आमच्या गोंयांत जायते पाद्री उलयता, not only me. They are not being noticed. I am being noticed extra. ताका लागून कडेन तुमकां चडशे जाणांक दिसता फकत हांवूच उलयता म्हण.
So the correction over here, there are many priests working, and it's not only Father Bolmax. Kudos to all those priests who are working too. Well, what is the church teachings, I would say, like, on this Christian leaders especially, like getting involved in the social justice?
See, Christian teaching is very clear, and proudly I can say there won't be any other teaching other than the church teaching, so strong and so clear about the social aspects. The social teachings of church are very strong. And titun Christian leaders know the teaching is also for the Christian community, lay people. Jaun yadnik, those who are in the clergy, or those who are lay. Everybody has a responsibility, a social responsibility, and that flows directly from the triple mission of Christ. आमी जेन्ना बावतिझम घेतला, क्रिस्तांव कशे जावं आमी पाद्री जाल्ले आसा, और आमी गृहस्थी आहा, by the very nature of baptism we share in the triple mission of Christ. जेजू यादनीक, जेजूच्या यादनीकपणान, I am participating in the ministerial priesthood of Christ. जेजू एक टीचर शिकयता, आनी शिकयता म्हणटा तेन्ना इट इज अ प्रॉफेटीक रोल.
Correct.
So as a prophet, Jesus has spoken regarding the things that were happening at that time. जेजूच्या वेळार जें घडटालें, either it is political or social, Jesus has spoken.
True.
आनी स्पेशली आतां तूं ऑपोजिशन म्हणून विचारतलो, those who are asking why priests are getting involved, they have not known Christ.
Yes.
They have not known the life of Christ.
Correct.
And what Christ was speaking. So before making these comments, they should forget आमकां आमची सोड खबर, कित्याक तांकां आमचो राग येता, आमी उलयता ते. जेजूक मानता, स्पेशली क्रिश्चियन्स. I see a lot of Christians making different type of comments on the social media. हांव आसता जायते पावटी. Even social media सोड WhatsAppचेर पासून जायते पावटी मॅसेजीस येता. हांव तांकां सिंपली जाता, कॉमीक कित्याक कोत्ता तूं? लाफ. ओके, बरें. सो जेजूचें हें प्रवादीक कार्य जें आहा तितून आमकां सगल्यांक एक जागो आहा. मोर सो एज अ प्रिस्ट
Okay.
आय हॅव अ रोल एज अ प्रॉफेट.
True.
सो क्रिश्चियन लिडर्स म्हणटा तेन्ना इफ यू आर कन्सिडरिंग क्रिश्चियन लिडर्स एज प्रिस्ट जाल्यार येस वी हॅव अ रोल एंड दॅट इज मॅन्डेटेड बाय क्रायस्ट.
True.
At the same time, other leaders who are not clerics but Christian leaders, so if they have also shared in the same baptism, they are bound to live by this social teaching of the church.
True. True. So, if you are a baptized person, if you really know Christ, then you know that it is mandatory to be part of your social life. And also, just rightly how Father has mentioned, it's not only of the priests, but also it is of the lay person. So get yourself involved, and please know what you have to get yourself involved also in the social life.
Yes.
Lastly, we have another question, like, there's the panchayat elections that is going to come soon. And what is the duty, of these ones who are going to stand, who are going to contest the elections? Like, what would you have to say to them?
पयले सुवातेर आतां when we talk about politics, people have not yet understood what is politics. Politics म्हणल्यार इलेक्शन जाल्लें आहा. Politics is not election. Election is one part of the political
Correct.
life. आनीक political life runs our daily life.
True.
So त्या पासत everybody has to be interested in politics. Everyone. Irrespective of to which religion you belong,
Correct.
you have to be interested in politics. जे कोण म्हणटा म्हाका पॉलिटिक्सान इंट्रस्ट ना रे, that means in other words you are saying म्हाका म्हज्या लायफाची इंट्रस्ट ना रे, let somebody else run my life. Because finally in the society when we are living, आमचें जिवीत कोण चलयता?
Correct.
Okay, it is politics.
The
rules are made by them. The policies are coined by them. And we are living by that. आमकां सॅलरी जी येता, स्पेशली दोज हू आर वर्किंग एज गव्हर्मेंट सर्वंट्स or even private sector, everything is being ruled and the policies are framed by them. Them म्हणटा तेन्ना the elected representatives. That's why election is one of the part of the politics. And politics runs our life. आनी जोरी तर बाबा तुका तुज्या लायफाचें पडोंक ना जाल्यार then surely you should say I am not bothered about politics.
Okay.
Politics म्हणटा तेजें म्हाका दिसता it has been used as a bad word. It has been turned into bad word. It's not a bad word.
Correct.
Politics is important and we have to be interested. But politics does not mean just election. त्या पासत आतां तूं म्हाका जेन्ना विचारता पंचायत इलेक्शन येता. We have been taken for a ride by focusing only on the elections.
Correct.
हेज्याहून पयलीं आतां स्टेट असेंब्ली इलेक्शन्स जाली, तेज्याहून पयलीं जिल्ला आनीक आमचे म्युनिसिपालिटी इलेक्शन्स, आतां पंचायत इलेक्शन, मागीर रोखडें येतले MP इलेक्शन, लोकसभा इलेक्शन. So that means throughout our life we are going to only elect and then finish. और तेन्ना मागीर आमकां कांय ना. सो दॅट इज नॉट पॉलिटिक्स, दॅट इज जस्ट इलेक्शन. आनी हें लोकांक म्हाका दिसता सारकें समजपाक जाय, दॅट इज ओनली इलेक्शन. सो आतां पंचायत इलेक्शन जेन्ना येता तेन्ना ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एज वोटर्स, दोज हू आर वोटींग, दे शूड गेट दॅट पर्सन हू कॅन रिप्रेझेंट अस.
करेक्ट.
कित्याक फायनली आवर सोशल लायफ इज लायक समबडी इज कॉयनिंग दोज policies and rules and regulations and do's and don'ts in the society. They are coining it. पण आमी जे विचून काडलेले ते भोटे कांयच कळना, शिकलोले न्हू. ओन्ली कोणा कडेन पयशा, कोणा कडेन मनी पावर आहा, कोणा कडेन इन्फ्लुएन्स आहा, पॉलिटिकल हेड्स जे आहा और पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज तेंचे हेजेर चलपाचे. दॅट इज नॉट पंचायत. पंचायत इज अ लोकल बॉडी. आनीक वन्स अगेन नाव दुर्दैवान आमकां आतां सगळ्यांच इलेक्शन इज इक्वल टू पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज थिंगा आसपाक जाय. बट पंचायती राज उगडून पळय, इट इज नॉट अ पॉलिटिकल एंटिटी.
करेक्ट.
इट इज अ लोकल बॉडी. सो एज लोकल बॉडी आतां ह्यो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज एक एकलो आपआपणाचें हें घालपाक सोदता, म्हाका दिसता दॅट इट सेल्फ इज रॉंग.
Okay.
Okay, so if we are talking about the leaders or leaders to be, if you want to be a real leader, it is service.
Okay.
पंचायतीन तूं येता जाल्यार तूं सर्वीस करपाक येता. सो सर्वीस करपाक येता जाल्यार तूं जरी तर चमचा कोण पॉलिटिकल लिडर्सांचो जाल्यार प्लीज डोंट कम.
Okay.
हॅव दॅट कॉन्शियन्स की बाबा नो आय एम नॉट फॉर दीस, ऑर इफ यू वॉन्ट टू कम तें कुशीन दवर.
Correct.
You are representing the people. So if you are representing the people, it is not that development म्हणलेलें आहा तें सगळें आयज पाडूच पडलेलें आहा. The very understanding of development, durदैवान for our MLAs, for our ministers, development is equal to buildings, concrete,
Exactly.
or infrastructure. Okay, infrastructure is important,
Right.
buildings are important, concretes are important, but that is not development. If तितून भितर तुजी इकॉलॉजी तूं काबार कोत्ता, गरिबांची राबितो जो आहा तो तूं पिड्ड्यार कोत्ता, मागीर आमची इकॉलॉजी आहा ती तूं पिड्ड्यार कोत्ता, वॉट डेव्हलपमेंट आर यू टॉकिंग? So it is only you're forming some concrete things and giving us and calling it as development. That is a wrong understanding of development. So पंचायतीन जे कोण येता तांकां ह्यो वस्तू समजोवपाक जाय. पंचायत राज एक्ट जो आहा तो तांकां समजोवपाक जाय. So if they don't know, they should not even come forward. Forget about people not electing them. पूण हे सांगतले कोणाक आनी कोण समजतलो? लोकांक हेंच खबर ना. Finally we are looking only at our stomach. आमच्या पोटान कोण कितें घालतलो, आमकां कोण काम दितलो, आमचें जें मातशें तें इलिगल पडटा तें कोण सारकें कोण दितलो, तेसल्या काटान मागीर रडटा. कित्याक तें काडून हाडल्या उपरांत तेज्या पांया कडेन वचपाक जाय, म्हणजे लिगल कर रे, बांदपाक दे रे, मागीर रडटा. सो फर्स्ट वी आर गिवींग दॅट पावर, इट इज पिपल्स पावर, वी आर गिवींग टू दॅट वन पर्सन ऑर दॅट वन ग्रुप कॉल्ड एज पंचायत ruling body, or the state ruling, or at the center the ruling, and magir ami तांकां पांया पडटा. Okay, so election is not politics. Politics is our life, and that's why understand ki the elections is one part of the politics. तेज्या फाटल्यान follow up जो आहा, जरी तर तुवें विचून काडलेलो आतां सारको ना, to get him down is part of politics. To correct them is part of your politics. So if you are get involved afterward also. तो जर तूं wrong करता सांग तेका वचून बंद कर तांकां. तें बंद करपाक आमचे कडेन कायदो आहा. Judiciary is standing as a strong pillar. Okay. So ते कंप्लेन्स घालपाक जाय, बरोवन घायल्या बगर कांय जायना. सो जायते फावटी आमकां दिसता बरोवन घालप म्हणल्यार ना तेका बरें दिसपाना, हेका बरें दिसपाना. No, that is not how it should be. If you are bothered about your life, in order to save your life, in order to save the life of your children and your family and तुजी भोंवतण जी आहा, इकॉलॉजी आहा, ती करपाक एक बरोवपाक जाय जाल्यार कंप्लेन घालपाक जाय, घालपाकूच जाय. तूं सपोज म्हजो इश्ट आनी तूं रॉंग करता, ओके, द फर्स्ट थिंग वूड बी आय टेल यू, बाबा रे टायसन तूं हें करता तें सारकें ना, मातशें बंद कर. सारकें. तूं जरी तर आयकना जाल्यार देन यू कॅनॉट से फादर यू फायल्ड अ कंप्लेन अगेन्स्ट मी, आनी वर्सांच्या वर्सां मागीर दुश्मनी. Then you are wrong in that. Correct. So जरी तर तूं म्हजो इश्ट जावनय बीन पयलें सांगता तें आयकना जाल्यार आय हॅव टू टेक द रिकोर्स टू ज्युडिशरी. सो इलेक्शन्स जेन्ना आतां पंचायतीची इलेक्शन येता तेन्ना हांव मागतलो समजून घेवचें सगल्यांनी. इट इज युअर पावर. जे कोण विचून येता तेमी समजून घेवचें. तुमकां बरी व्हडली रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आहा. डोंट बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल, and all those who be responsible will have to be answerable.
Very true. Well, just in this short time, in this short session that I've had with Father, even I'm beginning to get a new vision for Goa, and I hope all of us have this kind of a clear-cut vision as to what do you really want from your leaders, what do you want as, what is your social justice. And well, Father, if you would just like to, for our audience, that is, we may be having Hindus, Muslims, Christians, what is your message for them?
आमी गोंयकार, ते गोंयकार. आमी भारतीय. आनी आमी नागरीक. नागरीक म्हणटा तेन्ना वॉट रिलीजन यू फॉलो इज नॉट द मॅटर ऑफ डिस्कशन इवन. जाल्यार सद्याक आमच्या गोंयांत तरी आमी सगळे हिंदू, क्रिस्तांव, मुसलमान सगळे काय बरें कम्युनल हार्मनी सांबाळून रावलेले आहा. आतां आमचे मदें फुटी घालपाक प्रयत्न चालू आहा. हे आमी सगळे जाण हेजेर हांवें उलोवपाक गरज ना. आमचे मदें फुटी घालपाक एक जरी तर तेंचे फेल जाले जाल्यार दुसरी येता. दुसरी आयडिया फेल जाली जाल्यार तिसरी आयडिया येता. तेंची म्हणल्यार कोणाची? तेंची म्हणल्यार दोज हू वॉन्ट टू स्टीक टू दॅट पॉलिटिकल पावर, बिकॉज पॉलिटिकल पावर इज power. Okay, with that you can change lot of things, with that you can control lot of things. ह्या पासत जाणा जावचें आमी सगल्यांनी, आमी खंयच्याय धर्माची जावं, आमी बाराबोर रावप एकदम बरें. बाराबोर रावप म्हणटा तेन्ना झगडपाक म्हूण म्हणना, बट टू कीप आवर आयज ओपन, टू बी अलर्ट, to be concerned about the environment, to be concerned about each other. Social justice जी आहा ती आमी सगल्यांनी बाराबर मेळोन करीत जाल्यार हे आयचे जे कोण पॉलिटिकल पावर हें करपाक सोदता तेंच्यांनी आमकां दामावन दवरूंक जायना वो आमकां काबारूय करूंक जायना. बट इफ यू आर नॉट युनायटेड, द मोमेंट वी आर डिवायडेड, वी आर फिनिश्ड. दॅट इज द एंड. सो स्टे युनायटेड, स्टे अलर्ट, and be conscious and be aware of the things that are going on.
All right, with that we sum up with this show, Talk with Tyson. And Father, thank you for being on this show, and it was a pleasure having you.
Dev bare karu. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.